Hi, Sanford Smith here from Penn State Cooperative Extension. At this time of year, we like to think about being thankful for so many things that have gone on through the year, as well as those things we're enjoying now. First thing, we're thankful for the harvest at this time of year and all the bounty and the food that's provided to us. But we're also thankful for our families, for our work, for our homes, and we're thankful for all the holidays that are upcoming. So many different things we're thankful for at this time of year. I like to remind people, be thankful for forests as well. Forests are something that we think about at this time of year because of the beautiful colors they show us, but also there's many different products and amenities and services we receive from forests throughout the year, as well as this time, and it's good to know about them and be thankful. Now, when I'm teaching people about this, I say there's 5 W's for the different products and things we receive from forests. There's wood. Wood is one of the most incredible green building materials. We make all sorts of things from it. In fact, about 8,000 different products on last count. And wood, when it's cut up from trees, essentially it's called lumber. And lumber can be used to produce furniture, flooring, homes, as well as different types of musical instruments and barrels and kegs, boats, all kinds of things. Sporting goods, sporting equipment such as bats and hockey sticks and things like that are all produced from wood. We also produce fiber from wood to make paper and paper products, which there are a multitude of. And then we use wood to make chemicals. We produce alcohols and creosote and different types of materials like that, but we also make food additives as well as medicines from wood. So wood really is the biggest category of products, but the next one is water. Forests don't actually produce water, but they capture it and they provide it to us. So when precipitation falls in the forest, it goes down into the forest floor. Lots of times it's taken up by trees, especially in the summer, but at other times of the year, like the spring and the fall especially, lots of that water goes down into the ground and is captured in the aquifers and the groundwater, and then it's released into streams and springs and reservoirs. Most of your reservoirs and wells for drinking water are actually near forests or in forests, especially the larger wells that provide whole communities with water. The next W, the third W, is wildlife. So many different species in Pennsylvania. We tend to group those into 5 different categories: reptiles, mammals, amphibians, birds, and fish. And those 5 different categories have multiple species that we all know about and enjoy. Wildlife is something that many people say is the most important thing about forests because they get to observe it and to enjoy it. The next is recreation, the 4th W, recreation. And I know recreation isn't really a word. It's really just recreation. Drop the R off and put a W there to make it work. So many different types of recreation in the forest, such as jogging, hiking, camping, biking, hunting, bird watching, so many different things. How about trail riding with horses and mules, and fishing, of course. So all types of forest recreation out there. And we all enjoy a few of those, or maybe many of those. It's the sky's the limit, really, in terms of how many you can enjoy. And then lastly, the last W is wonder. This is one that I sort of created, this category for myself, because there are so many benefits to forests in regard to wondering at their beauty, appreciating their beauty, the aesthetics of forest. We also find forests are a place to relax, so there's many psychological benefits, but there's physiological and spiritual benefits of forests that people acknowledge. It's a place to get in touch with something much greater than themselves. It's also a place to just let the stress pass away from us, so to speak. So forests have a lot of great amenities in the category of wonder. In some parts of the world, they actually hold forest kindergartens for little children to get them in touch with nature and to teach them about the natural world. In some places in the world, they do forest bathing, where they just go and sit in the forest and imbibe the vibrations or they make connections with the natural world. And it also causes stress to be reduced and improve health too, psychological as well as physical health. So at this time of year, while we're thinking about all the things to be thankful for, let's be thankful for forests. Thank you very much for listening.